Njundu is the most determined, kind, genuine person I have ever met. Simple.
Uncle Njundo is a life changer, or particularly my life changer, and he has forever been a tool for learning to me.
Njundo is wine. He gets better with age, and I'm sure we haven't seen anything yet. It's just going to be better from here.
The one word that best describes Uncle Njundo is confidence.
Fabulous. Just fabulous human being.
His honesty, sincerity, and care for us as voice members in and outside is something that I would never forget.
He bullied us in a positive way. You must be who you want to be, and let nobody determine your future for you. I'm a living example that Uncle Njundo shaped me to be who I am today.
He is dynamic because he can use all his influence to make sure he get the best out of you and make you use that best that you can to be much more productive.
That very day I got to meet him and heard the lessons he had for us as children concerning our rights and responsibilities and the obligation for the country to fulfill, promote, protect the rights of children inspired me and has motivated me to go into the path that I'm on right now.
When I had the opportunity to have a scholarship to go do my studies, he's also this one person that I, sat down, had a conversation with, regarding my choice of university as well as the course that I also intended to do. And of course, even when I was away, we would always, communicate, check up on each other, ask how school is going. So his impact on me as an individual has been both at a personal level and also at a professional level as well.
Even in my academic work, when I went to school and I started having trouble with physics, like my first time ever struggling in school. So having seen my progress over the years, so he just felt he couldn't step back and watch that happen. So he made me enroll in extra classes to boost my grades, and he even offered to pay. He didn't have to do that, but he did. And today here we are. So everything I am, everything I do, the woman I've become in so many ways, he is a big part of that.
When you have people like that who are constant in your life and guide you and encourage you to not give up and not just be there as a mentor but as a friend, it's a different experience when you're mentoring someone and when you offer someone friendship. And I have been able to find all of that in Njundu, and I'm forever grateful to the opportunities that he has given me. I am forever grateful for the guidance. I am forever grateful for his commitment in ensuring that I advance my life, I develop myself, and that is something that wouldn't have happened without Njundu in it. And Njundu has continued, even outside of voice, continued to be a consistent person in my life, and it doesn't get better than that. But you get to grow up in the eyes of someone and still continue the friendship,
For me, the one thing I will take from him is the discipline aspect of it, that no matter the age difference you have with him, he respects you as to who you are, and that is cross-cutting. Anybody who interacts with him will tell you that Njundu respects everybody, and that principles that he believes in, he always sticks to it, and he makes sure that he instills that in us.
He is such a kind of man that who is so kind, down to earth, and then always able to listen to the voice of children. So we are telling you that we are so proud for the duration that you have done at CPA, and then we will still tell you that we will work with you hand in glove, and we will still fight for the cause of children in the Gambia.
So every time that I meet him, how he interacts with me remains the same. So even now that I am an adult, and what he is still, what I see him as an individual is something that everybody should be like, being selfless.
Njundu has inspired my life in so many great ways I cannot begin to describe. But one particular way is with regards my career. Everything that I'm getting into, everything that I intend on getting into, Njundu has an idea, and I have really good conversations with him, and he tries to guide me onto the right path. And I can count on Njundu, I can call Njundu in the middle of the night because I have concerns with regards where I am headed as a person.
Everything that Njundu does for the children of Voice of the Young goes even way beyond his job. So Njundu has been a friend, a mentor, a father figure to all of us. And in so many ways, we can even call him a guardian angel. Because sometimes, even when things are not going all right in school, Njundu is ready to step in. And of course, he's a chaperone too.
Growing up, I was a very curious person, very interested in doing research and finding answers to so many questions. Njundu served as a guide from the time that I was a young girl to date when it comes to reviewing my research proposals, editing them, dissertations, every single work that I have done during the time of either my master's, when I was obtaining my master's degree or undergraduate degree. Njundu contributed immensely to it. We give him deadlines and say, Njundu, I need this done by tomorrow, and he does it. So Njundu has contributed immensely to my life today. Whatever pride I may take in how far I have come in my life, Njundu has been part of that story. He has been part of that narrative. He's basically like the center of that life.
The trainings that I have benefited from CPA through Njundu Dramé has been immense. And of course, from a personal level as well, he is this one person that I can always knock on his door. We can have conversations about things that I feel are very much important to me.
There's no limit to what Njundu knows and what he can do to solve the issues of children in this country. And that for me is a major inspiration and is the reason why some of us are going to keep doing the things that we do, because we have people like him in our lives.
You just have to be a part of his life and have him be a part of yours, to just know, in however small measure. Even a meeting with Njundu for 30 minutes, he leaves a lasting imprint on you. And having had him be part of my life for over 15 years now, I am still getting to know him, because every day he shows you a new, a different, and a better part of him. It just keeps getting better.
Uncle Njundu to me is a lot, because I can say he is a grandpa, he is an uncle, and then a father, everything, because he is someone who is so down to earth, and then he has this love for children. And then when we were at Voice of the Young, we never feel bored, because he always, make sure that our voice and then our views really matter as children. And then he always makes sure that he put us in the forefront with regards to issues affecting us as children. And along the line, I've learned so many things with him. He was not only a national coordinator, coordinating both CPA and Voice of the Young, but he was also a parent who gave guidance and then some counseling with regards to any problem that you have as a child. And he will be able to tackle out all those problems and give you a tangible solution to your problem. So all in all, he was a lot to us as Voice of the Young members.
Gambian children have good representation at the Human Rights Commission because of him, because he's aware of the issues they're facing, and he would be a strong voice and a strong advocate to ensure that all of their issues are addressed fully and that the voices of children are not left behind. Good luck.
Our relationship with Uncle Njundu, like we fondly call him, has always been very, very cordial. He is the one who always stood up for us as not just a coordinator of the Voice of the Young or the Child Protection Alliance, but he's served that fatherly role, that he is a father to all the children of the Gambia. You passed through his hands, he groomed you up like you are his own. And he made sure that we all are well trained, be very disciplined, and respect the rule of law. And thanks to his mentorship, some of us today are into this position because we passed through his hand.
Uncle Njundu, we are so proud of you, and then we are saying thank you so much for all the effort and then work that you have done for Voice of the Young, most especially us, that as ex-voice members, he has really put so many things in us that today, as I said, anywhere we are, I mean, we can able to speak up and speak out for the vulnerable.
With him moving on to the Human Rights Commission, I think he is a perfect fit for that job, because this is what he has been doing over the years. And we confident that as a commissioner now, he will even be looking over our soldiers as we move on, that our right that he has been promoting for a very long time will be maintained.
From me, Ibrahim Sawane, I would say, Uncle Njundu, thank you for everything that you have done for me.
Njundu, thank you for everything that you have done and said over the years. Even when we didn't see, you saw, and we're glad we took your advice, and and here we are today. So thank you very much for everything. We are eternally grateful. And of course, your honorary certificate is coming, because as I always say, we did this together. So it's Dr. Njundu Drame too. Thank you.
Looking at his years of experience working with women, children, you know, and communities, I think he will bring so much value to the Human Rights Commission. So I just want to say I wish him all the best, and I hope, you know, the reason why he was selected amongst a whole lot of people out there, you know, would actually be proven right, and he would be able to make sure that the rights, you know, of children and women who are the most vulnerable especially are always protected, you know, by this government and governments to come. So I wish him all the best, and, you know, saluto.
There's a reason why you were chosen out of the lot to take up this important role, and I have no doubts that you would be able to fully realize the objectives and goals of that institution. For 14 years plus, you have been at CPA, and you have taken it from one level to the highest peak. I am also certain that in this your new role, you would do similar things. Thank you so much, Njundu. I cannot thank you enough for how much you have contributed in my life, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors.